Hey everybody, Steve's Retro Rewind back with a quick pick for you. Tonight we're going to go back to the late 80s for Dead Bang. Released on March 24th, 1989, it had a runtime of about an hour and 45 minutes. It was directed by John Frankenheimer. With a budget of about $15 million, it only earned back just a little more than $8 million. I remember watching this on cable. I don't really remember it at the theater, but I do remember watching it on TV. I remember having a VHS, taping it on VHS, and was able to pick up this Warner Brothers Snapcase DVD couple weeks ago, and gave this a rewatch. It follows Detective Jerry Beck, who's a homicide detective with the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department out in California. And he's following up on a robbery and a homicide of a deputy sheriff that happens on Christmas Eve. His investigation, he's quickly able to identify a possible suspect by the name of Bobby Burns. And his investigation takes him from California to Oklahoma to Arizona, all the way out to Colorado. Helping him on the way with his investigation, along with local law enforcement that he's getting some pushback from, is Special Agent Arthur Kressler with the FBI. It all culminates with a final showdown with a hate group. And it's just one of those typical 80s shoot 'em up, great movie. It reminds me of somewhat of Lethal Weapon, but not quite. Part Lethal Weapon, part I'd say probably part 48 Hours, part Beverly Hills Cop, if you would. But anyway, it stars Don Johnson as Detective Jerry Beck, who's the homicide detective. Of course, we all know Don Johnson from Miami Vice. He was Sonny Crockett on the TV show. He did Nash Bridges. He's done some other shows. And of course some other movies. Special Agent Arthur Kressler is portrayed by William Forsythe from Cloak and Dagger. He did Extreme Prejudice, The Rock. He was in Devil's Rejects by Rob Zombie. And I always forget this one, but he was also Flat Top in the live-action Dick Tracy. Portraying Linda Kimball, the slain deputy's wife, is Penelope Ann Miller. We've all seen her in Carlito's Way, Adventures in Babysitting, Kindergarten Cop, The Shadow, and The Relic. Timothy Reed is a police captain that assists Detective Beck in the final showdown with the hate group. And he's portrayed by, Timothy Reed, probably most famously known as Venus Flytrap on WKRP in Cincinnati. He also portrayed the elder version of Mike in Stephen King's 1990 TV miniseries It. Also making appearances are several people you would recognize, including Tate Donovan, Frank Military, Mickey Jones, Brad Sullivan, Bob Balaban, and Michael Jeter, just to name a few. Pretty much every scene in this movie, you're going to recognize somebody. But do you remember seeing Dead Bang? Have you ever heard of it? I think this was one of Don Johnson's first major movie roles. But it's not a, I don't remember it winning many awards. I don't remember it being very popular, but I really enjoyed it. I remember watching this with my mom, like I said, on cable, and I'm glad to add it to the collection. What are your thoughts on it? Let me know down below.